G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and today we are doing part 5 of Planet Crafter Selenea. Now, as you can see, the percentage level is pretty close to a breathable atmosphere. I did something I didn't expect to do, although honestly I probably should have and at least realized it, was that I've actually got animals. You may be able to actually hear them in the background as that teeters over. I might actually have time to show you. So I have very basic animals. You can make them out of, I think it's bees. Bees is species 1. I think the problem I was conceiving was the resources that was needed to actually do it. But it actually has boosted my details a lot. So at least we're about to get to oxygen level. Then we have natural life. So I'm curious what natural life is. And now I get meteors. At least I'll have a nice collection of more of super alloys. I'm gonna, if I have room, yeah. Toss them in there for now. I'm not gonna lose them or anything. 98%. I had an idea for this, but I didn't quite have the opportunity to try it. Ouch. Try not to die while the meteors are smashing all over the ground. Oh, there's some more. Try to get them all as much as possible before they despawn on me. Ouch. I don't think I've got it. Oh, no. Well, at least I'm near home, I guess. Bugger. And we have level 2 asteroid rocket, so that's handy. So I'm assuming we just transitioned. Please tell me there's more I didn't miss. That one there. There. Touch the other. Fly, damn it. There's some more. There's another one. So this will turn out to be very, very handy. Where are you? Oh, do not tell me I've lost them already. I think I have. I think they've just all despawned. Oh, well, that was a pretty decent amount, and those meteor showers are becoming quite more popular, so that's all right then. All right, so I'll grab a drink of water, preferably something to eat. We'll use a squash. Actually, I got food in here anyway. We'll use a squash anyway. Anyway, so as I was saying, so we should be, yep, so we have oxygen now, so that's a plus. Still no real difference to the sky, which is somewhat slightly disappointing. I'm going to put these upstairs because I'm running out of room down here. Where are you? Super alloy, where did I put you here? Go all in there. So I have started obviously genetics and whatnot. Rearrange this. Now this idea here is for my food and whatnot for the animals. I have 2 little orb buddies currently flying backwards and forwards. I did move my trees. because I realized that during those meteor storms, it would be an absolute pain in the ass to find them. So yes, I have just basic tier species 1 animals, but I am turning that entire ridge over there into my trees. Also, we have these frogs, the Selenea frogs, that I unlocked, and I think we've actually almost unlocked everything now. So blue quartz and megadome we've yet to do, and red woe trees. So I'm assuming maybe redwoods, maybe. But still a pretty decent speed. All right, so what we will do, take all these out. I'm gonna put them upstairs. Did I actually do that? I think I ran out of time to do it. So I did a whole bunch of stuff and forgot all about the stuff in the truck. So I think the truck is still full of ingredients and things. Yeah, I've still got a whole bunch of stuff here. How much of this can we carry? Not too. Actually, hang on. One of them was food, animal food. Or I think some of them was. That'd be right. Alright, we'll just quickly swoosh all this stuff upstairs. I'm just looking at it, thinking, is there any actual resources in there? Also, I don't know why I created 2 plants. So I guess one will become flowers or something. Put them in there. Rockets. Oh, I also sent up 4 animal rockets, because now that I actually have animals, I was able to get enough resources for it. That's all right. Put these in. I was hearing meteors again. Crystals. And I might actually have enough crystals to actually get off this planet. Osmium. See, I had this all a mess and I could find everything. Now I haven't. Rocket circuit, osmium. Cells are downstairs. So 3, 4, so 3. And that's all a bit full at the moment. How about fertilizer? That's all a bit full at the moment. I'm gonna have I got anything here? That'll do. I'll take one of those. Actually, I'll take 2 of those just in case I need something to eat. I will do the same thing as with everything else. Well, I was gonna say we don't really need it, but we still can use it for. We can still use it for storage at least. So put them in there. But yeah, I should have realized how much or how easy things go up. I'm gonna put that in there for a moment. When you start putting animals in, like, I think I should have done it sooner, but it is what it is. All right, now I want to have a quick look over here, because I can actually show you the slowly growing tree forest, but I also want to go check over that because I'm sure it told me that we needed oxygen level to get in there. Yeah, this is all tier 3 shrubbery, so I'm pretty happy about that. It gives me quite an oxygen boost, but I haven't really had the resources to actually do the boosters. Also, I keep forgetting this area. I've cleared it out now, but I would have loved like a data pad or something here. Oh, hang on. Oh, I was gonna say, did they change the look of titanium? I think it's just the way it's sitting. Iron. Like, these lights are here and the resources were here, but I don't know. It feels like something else should have been here, like some secret location. But we'll have a look at this place and we'll see if adding can actually get out if we can get in there yet. And this is another reason why I'm learning to not put huge clumps of trees in my base, because otherwise I have trouble flying. But as with before, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to semi-redevelop these bases, these locations, and just see what happens. If I can remember where the door is. Was the door down? No, it wasn't down there, obviously. Oh, there it is. Alright, what have we got here? Oh, we can get in here. This probably would have been a whole lot better if I actually could have gotten in here sooner. Can't get to those ones. I won't collect everything yet, I just have a peek. I'm hoping that was just the music. Can't collect eggplants, we can't collect the blue flowers. See, now, this would have been awesome if you actually had the ability... Well, take the key card. The ability to actually reboot the facility, because this is a huge amount of resources. Alright, so there's 2 cards. And I assume the mega dome is basically this. I think that's just a massive water collector. Oh, we have plants I have not even seen before. Now I kind of wish we had the ability to scan things like in Subnautica. Alright, so there's got to be another key card here somewhere. Is there another desk? Super alloy. One more resources. Surely there's a way to get up here without me having to attempt to fly. Alright, what about in here? Oh, there's coinage, I'll take that. Oh, there's another one here. Sell. Whoop! I was gonna say, I hope I can get out from there. Alright, I'm assuming I need to try and climb. I was gonna say, because me climbing... me climbing that sort of stuff went well last time. I'm just gonna quickly grab a drink, something to eat. I'll have to have a look over there, see if there's anything more interesting over there. But we do have a semi-decent amount of resources in there. Nothing to build so far, but some decent resources. There we go. We're up to 311 GI. Look at that meter, it's just flying. And I've only built one animal. So we'll have to see how we go. I'm going to try to get 3, standard 3 species and just see what happens. Alright. Try again. Because we got on it and then I fell through it. More bees, more plants. Is that a massive tier 2? See, now it would have been cool if there was an animal in there. Beg my pardon. Okay, so there's just 2 things to enter. I was gonna say, can I just float through there? Alright, so where's the other one? Maybe I gotta go through one of the other builds and find it. Maybe that big one up on the hill that I never finished properly looking at. Oh, hang on. I was gonna say there's something on the computer, but nope. Oh, we got more credits. That wasn't very much. Alright, I am going to guess that the other one is hidden somewhere. Couldn't imagine. Really? Holy Jesus, there is a lift. Just wow. Also, we got water, so these plants are technically growing. I'm not seeing any addition. Oh, hang on, what we got here? Oh, there's a couple here. Animal FGB. A bard heal? I'll take that, but I'm curious. Keep the super alloy rod too. Any more? Oh, here we go. Another access card. Quick peek. See, there's not too much more I missed. I'm going to assume that there's no button for that to go back down again. Oh, there it is. I'm probably wrong. Then it just proved it to me. Alright, let's take a peek, shall we? Alright, we have wheat fields. So the place was freezing. Yet there is a lot, and I do mean a lot of resources in here. So I'm a little bit taken aback that they died. Like, surely all this plants would have also died from the cold. But the fact that it's not is a bit, either the fact that the plants themselves are just absolutely amazing, or something else might have partly killed them, I guess. Whoop, we got a glitch. Somebody didn't put a texture in the right spot. Oh, we have data log. We have another card. So we'll take that while I'm here. Because of the extraction of mineral resources, there are far fewer of us than expected to maintain the greenhouses and harvest crops. Plus, this year's yields are lower. I really hope this mine is worth it, because I'm starting to find fieldwork less and less interesting. I had a hard time imagining how monotonous it would be. It's pretty cool. That's just one giant water. Like I said, I have to... Hang on, what? Either there's two of those, or I just happened to drop down and it moved. Now, them some trees. Oh, we got dust on that side too. Maybe that's how I should set up my plants, but I don't think I'd have enough room. And there. Some very, very big trees. Nothing on that one. Oh, here we go. And we got another card, so I'm assuming we're going to need that to get into the next area. Is, for the third time, could you arrange for us to receive materials to repair the pipes? This is the third one that burst due to the cold this month. I thought we'd specifically chosen a planet with favorable climate conditions, or did Koa make a mistake in their calculations? Well, considering what you were mining, they kinda screwed up. Ooh. See, like I said, this would be cool, because that's a frog pond. So, do we eventually reboot this place? It would be nice if it was. Because this is a lot of resources we are not using. Alright, so we got two things, so hopefully we can get through the door. 1, 2. Oh, we got absolute crap ton of wheat again. Is that a container? No, it's just barrels. More computer chips. The first harvest, what a joy to see life growing on our planet. Like a harbinger of our community's rebirth. We will be able to feed ourselves with our own produce. Most of what I planted has grown. It even seems that a few species have already adapted to the low light conditions. I'll be able to do plenty of experiments in the future. Well, considering you're dead, I would highly disagree with that. I'll take the poster. Why not? We'll see what it says. So we do have a good amount of resources. They basically built this for obviously their food and whatnot, and even that wasn't enough to keep them alive. So that says something. But there's not really anything here to rebuild, so to speak. So I think I'll go grab a drink. Have a quick look, because I'm trying to remember how this looked from the outside. Come on. I got up there before, god dang it, yeah. Those are the three we looked at, and there's our main one. Alright, well, let's get a drink. Oh, we got trees growing over there too. That's good. Alright, how about we go... Because I know I've got that little one, that little outpost. But we'll leave that for now. We'll just go have a look at that big one that I completely mostly ignored. Maybe we can actually get in there now. What a nice hot coffee while I was doing this. It was a very good idea on my part. Actually, while we're over here, let's see how far we've developed. Wait, whoa. So, we had grey before, now this is all green. I know we were getting green, but that's a lot more green. Alright, we're not seeing any newer resources. Oh, by the way, I did build a tier 2 just to get a whole bunch of basic materials. I still cannot get any... Oh, that's what I was doing. I was going to check what my percentage is. I still can't get any decent obsidian or anything, so it's just resources. 25% already. I'm really curious about natural life, because what have we got left? We had that, we have natural life, and then we have total completion, which is a 5000 TTI. Huh. So we might end up seeing a second evolution during this session. Wow. This is all things I'm learning and getting used to expecting for the next one. For I think it's, I keep pronouncing it Quillis. I might have to do a Google Translate or something and actually figure out how to pronounce it. Because admittedly, Selenea is a lot easier. Or Selenea. I don't think there's an R in there. Yep, we got nice big old trees growing over there. Nice, I had to worry about my oxygen again. Alright, so this is the one I wasn't paying much attention to because I kind of just darted past it. So what do we got over here? Oh, I need those. What was I thinking of using those for? I can't remember. Alright, so I'd say this place needed the oxygen level 2. Beg my pardon. Before I go anywhere. Is that what I... No. Just a purple sandstorm. Now we got crystals. More crystals. So I suppose you could get here and get off the planet and then never really have to come back again. Ooh, so I'd say this is their hardware facility. Ooh, we got lots more resources. We've got more computer chips. I don't know how much, if any, we're going to actually be able to rebuild this place. I see a nuclear reactor. So we might have to just see how things go. Alright, so how did we get in here? We came up through this way, didn't we? Don't think I've got... No, I'm gonna have to get find some iron or something around here. This is quite the facility. Alright, well what I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct that. Because I'm pretty damn sure I'm not going to be able to get the option to actually build it in here. Where are we? 22-1. No. Alright, so that's just one giant circle apparently. At least I can see a little better. Alright, we got anything on the computers? Not on these ones. Come on, damn it, I want more lore. I like me lore. I admit I'm absolutely crap at Souls-likes, but I love the lore that you can find out from like Souls, Lost Souls and stuff. Lost Souls. Not Lost. I can't think of the game's name. Oh, what have we got here? Quarantine activated. Environmental requirements are not met. Doors won't open until 1.00 MK heat. Which apparently I've already met, so bye. Wow, this has got to be the living facility then. God, I hope they got some water or something in here. Let me walk on. Oh, that's not good. Communal area, I'm assuming TV. Toilet. Toilet, cupboard. Oops, more resources. More credit, I should say. I have a feeling I should have brought some water with me. Weird to have a communal area with a bed downstairs. Oh, here we go. Another area. Ooh, we has key cards. Sharky. Val, could you ask if it's possible to have a little more heating, exceptionally for the next few months? I know everyone needs to be careful, but I'm a little worried about the baby. I saw him shaking a little the other day, and despite all the blankets, I'm afraid it'll leave him with after effects. Thank you. I love you. All right, so Val is this person's husband, wife, and that's a little sad that a little one, by the looks of it, died as well. I was going to say something else, but that just seemed a bit more disrespectful. I was going to say kick the bucket, but yeah, that didn't seem right. Is there any water around here? Oh, yes, there is. What the hell you guys got? Need to get close enough I can just drink. Thank you. This is a lovely view, I will say that much. Alright, so let's see if there's another ladder stair way up here too. Because I didn't see one. Is there one? No, not here. Alright, so not all of them have it. That's good to know. Might as well have something to eat while we're at it. I can actually sit down on that. That's some pretty decent resources here. I know I've said it more than once, but just remember the resources may not necessarily be here for you because A, it is random, and B, I am further in my level development, for lack of a better term. Alright, so we know that a baby was dying, which is terrible to say the least. Alright, what do we got here? Archives, Pioneer Charter. Like others before us, we wanted to try something else. Another way to play the game of existence. The rules of the game that were proposed to us no longer suited us. For ourselves and our children, we wanted to review these rules, to free ourselves from them and reinvent new ones, to see where our ideas could lead us by stopping complaining and taking back control of our destinies. Through our own actions, where will they lead us? There's only one way to find out. Try. And you did try, and you died. Here you go. First year. It seems like a year has already passed since we arrived. Our long period of preservation has paid off, and our organizational system has proved their effectiveness. This has allowed us to begin our installation under good conditions. We haven't planned everything, but overall, everything is going well. To celebrate, we organized a big party in the first dome, which was a real treat for everyone. The work is sometimes exhausting, given the size of the tasks, but our motivation remains strong. Lazar Quartz discovery. After thorough analysis of the geological layer, Koa shared an interesting discovery with us. Beneath our feet lies high-quality quartz that could be very useful. to us in the future. We decided to form a study group to identify our options in this regard. Mm-hmm. Oh, now the key card. That's good. Vote on Blizzard Quartz mining. 37 in favor and 8 abstentions. The discussions were long, but we reached a consensus. The decision was made to launch a major Blizzard Quartz mining project alongside our substance activity. Yes, because that went well. You froze yourselves. Honey cooked beans. Reduces thirst for a small period. I'll have to see if that's something I can learn myself. So obviously this is the dining hall. More and some... Actually, I might grab one of each. Oh, I got water. Where did I pick up the water bottles from? Either way, I'll take some honey, just in case. Exercise room. Nothing I can interact with. I'm not even sure what the hell those would be. Space Selenea A. I quite like my shirt, so I think I might stick with it. So far, none of the other ones I've picked up have been my interest. Well, that's 3, so that's something big. Oh, still going up. More food and water. Yep. Okay, we have... oh, that's where I picked the water up. I'll take some extra water just in case. Just realized I got it from the nuclear reactor that I picked up. That'll stick outside. Alright, so they got floaty vehicles, which is kind of cool. Something of a weird thing to have, I suppose, in water. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing there. Ooh. No power, apparently. Holy... Alright. I think I need to keep my eyes open for a couple of nuclear reactors, and maybe I can use the whole thing, maybe. Give me half a second. So we're just gonna see if we can find some things somewhere. I can deconstruct it, but I really don't want to, because I'm assuming that's gonna screw up the downstairs area. But we have seen... Whoop. We have seen some of those reactors, so we're just gotta find them. Nothing in there. I reckon that we should be able to build a toilet. Oh, it won't do anything, but it would be nice to be able to make one. No. We have no additional downstairs area anywhere. Alright, we've been in there. Been in there. And we do have a lot of chips, so maybe we're going to find somewhere else along the way. Alright, workstation slash something. Maybe these are medical pods of some kind. Although, once again, weird thing to have in the gym, I guess. Oh, that's another one. Holy crap, how many of these am I picking up? I admit, something else made me look like I could click something. Okay. Edis? I'm guessing? Nope. Back in the med lab. Back area storage. Alright, maybe I should have just gone up there from the inside. If I can get back in. Weird thing to have in the bathroom. Blockers. Nothing in there. I'm kind of really looking for those reactors too. There's one. Nothing there. I have to go take another dive, I think. Gotta figure out the right way I'm going. God, that was some doors. Alright, just for the sake of, so I don't forget I've got it. Where was it? Over here, wasn't it? That's one. We're just gonna keep our eyes out for another one. I don't think I went fully through all that. What did we? No, we didn't. Nope, I'll take that credit though. Is that it? I think that's it. Alright, let's see where these 5 chips go, if anywhere. Alright, let's reorganize it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is probably connected to the outer ring. See, now this is where I ignored going to. Holy crap. There's a lot of crystal in here. Ooh, there we go. We'll take that with ease. Got anything on the computer? Yes, we do. It's time to leave. Yes, it could have been a wonderful experience. And we experienced some intensely joyful moments during those years, but have to learn to resign yourself when the elements are against you. I can't stand this cold anymore. It's getting worse every day. I can't believe Koa decided to stay, preferring science over humanity. So at least some of them apparently escaped, so that's a good thing. Holy crap. Well, before we go any further, I want to see what that reactor opens. See if it reboots anything here, apart from the downstairs area here. Well, we got power back, so that's plus, I guess. Locker room with a few resources. Ooh, I just saw bolts. Take that just in case. It's something at least. Not terribly great, but it was something decent. So I'm gonna have to definitely come back here. Alright, what do we got? More storage. And of course I find 2 fusion cells. Christ. Perhaps one day, our technologies will be advanced enough to warm the big rock. And if our children haven't forgotten this place, perhaps they'll return to continue what we started. But given the difficulty of the last few months and the bad experience it has been, I doubt it. Everyone seems to want to turn the page on this adventure. At least, as I said, at least a few of them got out. I'm happy about that. Ooh. Oh, bet you can't fly you though. God dang it. Maybe. Oh, I thought that was just a window. It wasn't. What a waste. All this effort will have been unrewarded. The gift from heaven wasn't won and will have led to our downfall. I would have liked to stay, but the planet is no longer livable. The recent difficulties have undermined our sense of community. It's unfortunate. I don't want to leave, but many have already left us. We won't be able to hold on any longer. Well, I'm hoping that each of these messages are from someone who's got on their little rocket thingy-majiggy and gone poof. The Blazar quartz trade has allowed us to advance much faster than expected. Today we celebrate this spaceport, which will allow us to trade even more easily and efficiently. It's even possible that in the year to come, you people would join us to keep our project alive and growing. Nope. Alright, let's check the lift. Then we'll probably go back to base. Just see where we're at. Alright. How beautiful is that? I realize that I think there's glass, not water, but it is very beautiful. I'm assuming a space dock where people could come and go. Like that. I'm gonna have fun coming back here. Alright, where does this take me? Oh, I'm going up again. That is a very high lift. I admit I wasn't expecting this episode to go this long, but the fact that we've discovered all this, I am not finishing this episode just yet. I'm just gonna keep on going. God, what a big elevator. I will not be surprised if we get back and it's about to go to the next sequence, to the next milestone. Executives Lounge, maybe? Ooh. Oh! Oh! Oh, really? Oh, is it really? No, surely not. All right, I'm probably going to shoot myself, but I feel like if I do this, I'm going to, I admit this is going to be quite the cliffhanger, but I can't justify finishing it like this if this is what's going to come up. So I think we'll just have a quick look to see where we're up to for the milestones. And I will definitely start the next episode up on the top of that lift, because we're going to go into there, and I think that's going to give us a lot of details. Well, not maybe a lot of details, but give us our last big story beat. That water? Where the hell's that connected to? More resources. Wow. That's raising so very many questions. And holy crap, that terraformation, I think it's going faster. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, oh, bugger, I'll put it at the base, because we really haven't had anything to boost. So I'll just put that on the nuclear reactor at the base. Actually, no, because I didn't see any openings before the water formed. There's a lot of amazing stuff back there. My little robot flying about. So I'm going to just drop this reactor here. Alright, let's take a peek, shall we? Where are we up to? 71.63%. Close to natural life. Alright. So, like I said, I think I will leave this. About to drown anyway. Not drown, die of thirst. So yeah, I think I'll leave this here. I don't see me doing a lot more between this episode and the next. I think this is just going to teeter over, and we'll just see what natural life does. So there we go. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment. And apart from that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.